Alright, what's good YouTube? Glasscore764 here, back with another Pokemon show thing. Back with another Pokemon battle, and today we have a great battle here. It's actually very funny. I don't think that it's really, I don't know, I wouldn't say it was a good battle, I just think it was a hilarious battle, because the whole time I was battling my friend Nathan, and I don't know, let's just see. So let's play here. Alright, so first I send out the Diggersby against him because I was like, what could he use? And then sent out Scroopy, so I went up for a Bulka, which is pretty good on my hand because he went for the Protect, then Toxic me the next turn to try so I wouldn't, you know, sweep his whole team, but he went for the Protect again. I should have gone for another Bulk up, but I didn't, so I was like, okay, so now he's trying to Toxic stall me. But I get the Fire Punch off, and he dies, so that is the end of his Scroopy. His Eviolite Scroopy sends out the Mantine, and then he switches into his Crustle for, I don't know why, because this Earthquake is a 2-shot, or not Earthquake, it's Knockoff then Earthquake, which is 2-shot, and then he goes into his Mantine. I knock off again, because he wanted to get the Rain Up, and in Rain Up he has Swift Swim, and I'm about to die, so I'm like, okay, I let Diggersby die. He put in the work, he killed 2 of his Pokemon, so I'm happy with that. Go into the Arcanine. I am Choice Banded, but I have Extreme Speed, so that does a lot to his Charizard. I swap out because I feel like he's going to Earthquake me, and I get the Intimidate drop off, which is actually really good because he does go for the Earthquake. And Herdier is actually built especially defensive, but he's Eviolite, so he ate up the Earthquake. And now I go for the Thunder Wave and then go for the return, and then Will-O-Wisp me and misses. And then it gets really funny after this because then he starts getting paralyzed left and right. He cannot stop being paralyzed. Goes to the roof, so I'm like, okay, I can pretty much stall him. I pretty much wall him at this point because he can't do anything. I also have Rest and Sleep Talk on Herdier, so if he does, I do have reliable recovery, so my wall is not going to die that easily. And he goes for the Swords Dance here. I go for the Rock Slide, hoping that it would one-shot, but it's not Stab, but it is 4 times effective. He goes for the Roost. I go for the Sub. He really wants to try and set up and sweep with his Scyther. He goes for the Aerial knocks out my Sub, go for the Toxic, so he couldn't sweep my whole team. Goes to the Aerial Ace. Nidoqueen eats it up, because it is built defensively, but even then it still did a lot of damage. But, I don't know, I think it did pretty good, ate it up pretty well, because, yeah. And then I go into Arcanine since he's almost dead, get the Intimidate drop, doesn't matter, because I was going to E-Speed, but he swapped into his orange as a new black, which is his Mega Charizard X. And then he goes to the Roost again, go for the E-Speed, but it doesn't matter. Go for the Intimidate drop again, because I really want to get that Intimidate drop, because Charizard X is nothing without its attack. Go for the double Intimidate drop, because he can't touch me, but he keeps getting paralyzed, so he literally can't touch me. And then he switches into his Muck, which is full HP, and it has Acid Armor, so I go for the double, or no, don't go for the double, I go for the Intimidate, and it goes to the Acid Armor, and I'm like, okay, I can't do much, so I'm going to Thunder Wave him. Keeps going for the Acid Armor. I'm not too worried because I have that Psyduck as a backup, and I go for the Rest. And now I don't want him to set up too much, so I think I either go for Sleep. No, I swap straight into the Psyduck. I have Clear Smog on the Psyduck, so since he did decide to set up, I can automatically erase those stats with that. I think I went for Soak first, yeah, and then I go for the Clear Smog, just because Clear Smog wouldn't resist then. And he's paralyzed. He has leftovers. I really want to knock it off, but the only Pokemon that I had knock off was my Diggersby, and it got its first Pokemon to go down. But it's okay because I switch into Arcanine, go for the Wild Charge. Did decent amount. Didn't do as much as I hoped it would, but then again, he does have Acid Armor, so switching to Verizon Wireless, goes for the Gunk Shot and hits with the Gunk Shot, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna die anyway, so I might as well do as much damage as I can. Misses the Gunk Shot the second time, so I'm like, all right, it's a guaranteed 2-shot with Sacred Sword, because it doesn't care about stats. And then switches into his Charizard, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna die, might as well get the Intimidate drop, or I can swap out. So I swap out, and since I'm already Sleep Talk, and I'm still asleep, so I Sleep Talk again, get the Thunder Wave, doesn't matter, because he's still paralyzed. And I wake up next turn, and I go for the return. I think he gets the Roost off now. No, he doesn't. He gets paralyzed. And then I finish off his Charizard. Charizard goes down. He gets the Parahacks left and right. And pretty much it's game at this point. It doesn't matter if I get the flinch. I could always recover and then Sleep Talk. But no. His Mantine's going down, and then his Scyther is going down. He goes for the Roost, though, so he tries to live a little bit longer, but Herdier is not going down that easily, because Aerial I ate it up. I could take another. Give me another. But it's okay. Toxic was enough. Took it down, and I'm happy with that. So that whole battle was basically me para-hexing him. He was paralyzed multiple times with his Muck, even more times with his Charizard, probably. Actually, I think no, he was paralyzed more with his Muck than he was his Charizard. But still, his Muck and his Charizard and his Crustle were my main threats, and I basically neutralized the Charizard by paralyzing and intimidating him. So I'm glad I put Intimidate on the Arcanine instead of Flash Fire. I was thinking of getting Flash Fire just for his Charizard, but I guess he predicted that, so I went for the Intimidate anyways, because I like that Intimidate drop. And what? Crustle, Charizard, Scyther, Muck, and all four of those Pokemon were physical. I think Scroopy might have been physical, but I think it was mainly just a stall. And then his Mantine was his only special attacker. I didn't have a special attacker except for Psyduck. Psyduck is my only special attacker, but it didn't matter. His physical wall went down instantly with the Crustle, and Muck was probably either a special or physical wall. That went down very easily. Or actually, no, I had some trouble with that. That might have been his physical wall. Yeah. And then another wall was his Mantine. He actually, I think it was bold with full defense, or max defense and max special defense. So that was another one of his walls. But it's alright. So yeah, that was that. Anyways, guys, I hope you have enjoyed. I know I really did enjoy this battle. I was laughing the whole time because he kept complaining about how he got paralyzed every time. So anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed. My name is Glasgow764, and I will see you all in the next episode. Later.